Lesson 27, reading book. Or do you like reading? Yes, definitely. Consider myself like bookworm. So for me, reading stretches like my daily routine. So I can live without them, and it helps me to relax and happy. And in addition, I have profile passion for novel, detective, and some academic books. Do you read ebook? Yes, definitely. I've often read ebook. It's quite fast and convenient. It I can come in hand and come in hand and portable. It also free of charge. Uh, we just have a smartphone connected to internet, and then we can choose any book that we want. You know, apart from ebooks, I have special liking for online article. It's really useful for me, and I can gain a lot of knowledge through them. Do you read books related to profession? Do you read for leisure or for work purpose? You know, I spend most of time reading book based on academic because it's my daily mission, and it entail a wide knowledge about technical. So if I not work hard and spend more time with them, I will be fooled by and uh, don't have any uh, and do not make any progress. However, I'm complete when I complete entire things. I want to give time to read for my leisure. Where do you like to read? Um, I think that is like a tranquil plate. It's always like utopia choice for me. First is my room. It's totally quiet and comfortable. I just I just need a cup of coffee with my favorite novel, and a little bit chill song, and it is for me. I think that's totally fantastic. I really into this atmosphere, and and in addition, I think that coffee shop is also a good choice because it have got a nice views, especially transkill, and of course it's like my go-to choice when I want to change the location, when I feel that at home is quite boring. What type book do you read? you know I take entitled time for academic books related to my profession or daily mission. My major entitled web knowledge technique career, and if I am not work hard, I won't be fooled back, and I do not make any progress. However, when I complete the whole thing, I will spend time reading for my leisure. Do you still keep this book? Yes, definitely. It's play an important part in my life, and I still keep them on my bookshelf. And I think that I will give them for somebody who are really need them, and maybe I will donate them to a library or school or the university in my hometown. For me, they contain a lot of memories, and thanks for them. I have like quality of knowledge for using is my works. Do other in your family read book too? All of member of my family really into books. We treasure books and keep them carefully. uh, there are many type of books on the bookshelf in my family. It's like policy, business, advertisement, sell, Chinese or English. Sure, uh, this habit, this is just like traditional in my family, and it's artistic influences for me a lot. So it's truly exhilarating. Have you ever give other book as a gift? When I were when I was still young, I I gave I have a time I gave books as gift for my best friend, like several times maybe. And now, with the advent of ebook, this activity is not necessary. Um, we just searched many books on internet, and it's totally free of charge. And sometimes, giving a book as a gift is not the wise choice, because it's quite hard to know whether or not your friends truly need them. And do you think it's important that children read regularly? For me, I strongly believe that children read book on a need to read book on a regular basis, because it helps them have keenly awake of various evil in society, and like something around them, natural environment, in natural environment, lifestyle, or experience or something like that. It's really useful, because I think that is like basic background when they are grow up, and then I think that it will nurture the critical thinking sharply, as well as like a deep understanding through read book. And for me, reading book open the door to all aspect of education. Are there any occasion when reading a speed is useful skill? Reading a speed is a strength. I think it's like a strength, because it's collect the whole thing during the short time. It's not wait time. However, I'm not supported as much, because for me, paper. I prefer reading at understanding rather than those a speed, because when I read books, I always careful to understand the data, the idea mentioned by other. And if I don't clear any like something, I will take note and think about it. And I spend a little time uh, for a book. And of course, I have and I try hard to have like a deep understanding the meaning after that. And so reading a speed is never my go-to choice. Are there any job where people need to read a lot? For me, I strongly believe that it's each professionals. It's like profession having on its area that people need to read carefully about them. For example, if you wanna be a salesperson, you need to know how to attract the customer or create the marketing strategy. So you should read book to know some tips and what the customer think, which product that are trendy or in the market. So I favor books that the important keys leading to success. Do you think that reading a novel is more interesting than reading factor book? For me, I'm a big fan of novels, so I started to read novel when I was still 12, maybe. You know, it's just like my friends, and it's totally exciting. It helped me feel happy and chills out. It boosts my creativity and imagination. However, when I get older, I changed my habit. Now I'm gravitating towards factor books. I It helped me to get insight into further fate, like the real thing around me, and it's nurture my critical thinking sharply. And I think that is completely useful for me. And sometimes I know that it is like a little dull or boring because it's too academic or technical. Do you think people now realize as competitors in part, have to say no for this opinion because with the advent of science and technology, people have we just have like smartphone connected to internet, and then we can have turn up books with of various type, so it's quite fast and convenient. It's also come in hand and portable, and young people in my country uh, familiar with them, and I consider I consider books such like friends, or the teacher who teach them who help them gain the in-depth understanding. On the other hand, some totally lazy born, just like couch potatoes. I think it's like a bad thing that need to change because it's like harmful habits.